Hello, welcome to my channel, Lady D. This will be my weekly video for what's coming up the week ahead. I was going to have the curtain so you guys could see the background where I am, actually on the border of New South Wales and Queensland, with where I'm staying, but then I go dark. So I have to have the curtain on so that you can see me. Okay, so what's coming up the week ahead in astrology? We do have Mercury in Capricorn, so this is going to be about like we're thinking about the future, 2023, our securities, like what's stabilizing our reality and our surroundings. We're trying to also communicate to others what we want. There's also a needing of being understood too, and it's like you're really like trying to plan and think about the future, upcoming things ahead. You're trying to really be prepared. Capricorn's about being prepared. It's being organized. It's about being structured. It's following the rules. But we've also got Venus going into Capricorn on the 10th. So this is going to be about, again, like planning about, like being picky or planning about relationships, trying to like make the perfect relationship, trying to be that organized and pick that perfect partner. Try to be in control too. We don't want to lose control in Capricorn. We want to be in control. I have a Capricorn moon, so I know about a Capricorn. I am sort of when you have your moon in a different star sign, you're kind of like you're part that star sign. So I'm very structured and organized myself, and I always want to have things done the right way, and so it can be like we're trying to get things done the right way. We want things to be perfect. We want to plan. We don't want any surprises. We just want to know what's coming up, and we want to plan for that and organize and think ahead. We've also got a square with Mercury to Chiron coming up on Tuesday too. With this, it can be a judgment of words coming up here, or there couldn't be, you might find people a bit delusional too with what they're saying or not making sense. It can also be like there's issues with communication here. People can go in like victim mentality or victim mode. There's a war of words. We can have like leaders not saying the right things, putting their foot in it. And it's kind of like also people can be really judgmental with this, because with Capricorns will just say as it is. I don't feel like it's judgy. They're very much truth tellers. They'll tell you the truth, but people will see this being judgmental. So it could be an aspect of judginess coming up with this. There can be an aspect, I feel like too, of people being like played or trying to manipulate you a little bit coming up this week ahead. What I've also got coming up is I've got complicated relationships that are going to come up here. People not being able to proceed to process like with life issues, like trying to process life issues, like process things that are coming up, because we're talking about the mind and the way we think. But here, stay connected to reality. Don't feel down when something doesn't go your way. So try not to feel deflated. Try to see what's the positive side of things. Maybe things come up where you're just really not impressed. Like you're just not impressed. Don't overcomplicate things. Try and make things very simple. Stick to things that you are good at. Deal with issues that then move on. So try and deal with it, then move on to something else. People are going to be a bit sneaky and go behind people's backs this week. So it could be the sneakiness, underhanded. You got here, deal with what makes sense. So try and stay like what's rational. Be sensible. Take some time and plan ahead. For 2023, I think this is a perfect time to do that. Try some take some time out for yourself, do something for you, and I feel like it's a perfect time to start planning for Christmas shopping and getting all that stuff done. And ensure when taking you on any projects, ensure it's done the right way. No shortcuts. So don't take any shortcuts with projects and things coming up. And only do what is needed, what you can do and what is needed. So I'll also do some cards for what's coming up this week. Let's have a look. These cards here. see. Ahead. I feel like people are going to be quite stubborn too, quite needy coming up this week. There's going to be a lot of judgmentalness and people using, I guess, the victim mentality, trying to get what they want and to push buttons too. It also can be a thing of like trying to care for others as well. But we can't get through this week without support. So we're going to need support of other people around us. It's like we're there. I feel like also we're divinely guided. We're always divinely guided, but this week particular, just thinking about divinely guided. And we want to make sure everything makes sense to us this week. We don't want if it doesn't make sense, it's like it's not going to work out. It's not going to, you're not going to get what you need. There's a thing about finances and money and how productive are you this week? Are you going to get everything done? There could be a sense of moving on, and it could be about working or career, sense of trying to really find something new. And it could be even a sense of someone feeling like they're better than you, or they feel like they've outdone you, a sense of things being quite misunderstood too. But it's also, we're really trying to see where we're going. There is I feel like it could be like a little bit of sleepless nights coming ahead of this week too, but there is celebration and there is like divinely guided. I feel like we're divinely guided, where spirit or whoever you want to talk to is giving you guidance and telling you where to go. There's also an aspect, I guess, that sneakiness is coming in too, but knowing that things happen for a reason. When a door closes, another one is going to open for you. There is an aspect of also wanting to be free, wanting to be released of the stresses of day to day, and really trying to have a life that's less complicated. We want to try to make life more simple for us this week. Where we're going. It could also be an aspect where people just drain you a little bit, where people that's that victim mentality, people can be quite draining, and that may come up this week, but people being just too needy, and it's going to come into being draining for you. But it's like but at the same time, it's like you've got it in the bag. So you are going to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish and the projects you want to go, as long as you keep it simple and don't make it too complicated. And also with products, we want to go and we want to get things that are going to last, things that are going to be helpful. We like things that are going to be helpful to us because we're dealing with cardinal energy. Capricorn's cardinal sign, so it's about helping others. So we are going to have this thing about when people, come up to us with problems that we're probably going to want to help them. And we'll think, oh, how can we help this person? But sometimes people can't be helped. That's something we've got to remember as well with that too. And it's not a week of being like this silliness, but try also to be a bit lighthearted this week too. Will also help you to get through it as well. But I feel like it's a lot of preparing, but just be careful of people draining your energy and just draining, just try and, if they get people getting too much, try and just, bring in your energy and try to be like, okay, and move on to something else. Okay, so I'll just try and see what else we can get for what's coming up this week ahead. Let's see. This week is going to be a particular week. You're going to remember this week and weeks to come. For this week will stand out for you simply because of the chaos and the hectic that's going to take place. It is going to be about planning for your future, planning for the week ahead, planning for Christmas and what's to come. You will all have dreams and you're all wanting to race to the end of the finish line of this year to start next year for what next year will bring. Do not be too hasty. Just enjoy the moments in life and enjoy the good things. For your planning this year for the end of the year will be quite good and glorious for you to do. We want you to plan for a great Christmas, for this Christmas will be the one that you'll have to remember. Okay, it's a bit odd. Anyways, okay, so I just some 4 cards for the for the week. Okay, so I got here card number 1, which is this card here. With this card here, I feel like it's about self-reflection. It's looking at, there's a step up with this card and looking at a different way of things, or looking through a different, like looking through fresh colored glasses. But there's also a new opportunity or step up, like you're coming to the end of a situation that's been like crowding your judgment or been really giving you a lot of stress, and you're coming to the end of that situation with this card here. Card number 2, which is this card here. With this card, it's like you're reaching out for like something new, but you're also getting new growth. You're also wanting to belong, to be also like get attention or someone's attention, or trying to grab someone's attention, something about grabbing someone's attention with this card. But you've decided that you're going to like reach for the top. So you've got whatever your goals you're trying to set in motion, you're trying to reach to the top and climb the ladder. You're trying to get that motivation up, and I feel like you will through like the midweek. You'll get that motivation up to get where you need to be and what you need to do. There is something about being a saving grace this week too, but the growth that you have come from beginning of the year to now has been a lot, and you're really trying not to be stuck in the mud or be too stubborn. Card number 3, which is this card here. So with this card, it's like you're trying to escape reality a little bit with this card. Like you're trying to really navigate through life, but you don't want to, like there's something you're not paying attention to, or something you don't want to pay attention to. But these things you're going to have to, because there's a sign there for everything, and there's a situation that's been getting pulled into. Even though you're trying not to get pulled into, you're going to. And this is something which you're going to have to face, like facing your fear with the situation that's coming up here. And then we've got this one here. With this one, I feel like you're out and about. You're very proud of who you are. Things are blossoming around you. There's a lot of spirit around you this week too. You're highly guided, and you're coming into a time of like bliss too. You're very hopeful that for love and relationships, and I feel like love is blossoming around you. There is some sort of relationship forming up, or someone has their eye on you with this card as well. And there's something you keep missing, something you should be seeing but you keep missing. So that's with the card. So I've got here, so with this week, so it's going to be quite, I feel like, a surprising week ahead. With, you know, there's going to be always ups and downs every week, but I hope you have a really good week. We've got a few more weeks left till Christmas and a few more weeks left to the end of the year, and I hope that, you know, you're all doing very, very well. So but thank you for your likes, shares and your comments. So I will be going back. I'm back home come up in a few days, going back to my home, so I'll be in my regular spot doing these. So I've been away. I have filmed my horoscopes, and I'm going to film my 2023 video while I'm up here too. So yep, thank you for your likes, shares and comments, and I will see you for my next video. So bye for now.